The movie begins with a boy named Ethan waking from the same dream he's been having for days. A haunting vision of a mysterious girl whose face is hidden by her flowing hair, always reaching for him, always slipping away before he can grasp her hand. Confused, yet strangely drawn to her, Ethan heads out running through his small, suffocating southern town, desperate for a future far beyond its borders. During his run, he finds a strange old locket, half buried in the dirt, its metal cold and humming with an energy he can't explain. The next morning, as Ethan rushes through breakfast, Amma, his caretaker and the town librarian, asks if he's ready for the first day back at school. Ethan shrugs, more excited about applying to faraway colleges than anything happening in town. On the way to school with his friend Link, he learns there's a new girl joining their class, someone tied to the infamous Macon Ravenwood, the town's rumored devil worshiper, whose reclusive family fuels endless gossip. When Ethan walks into class, his ex-girlfriend Emily instantly flocks to him, pretending nothing ever changed between them. But Ethan's attention snaps elsewhere when the new girl enters. Lena Duchannes. Whispers fill the room. Emily and Savannah mock her, spreading cruel rumors about her family. But Ethan sees something different, something familiar, and he can't look away. After school, Ethan nearly hits Lena on the road when her car breaks down. He apologizes and insists on driving her home, despite her hesitation. During the ride, Lena mentions she's an orphan, her parents gone in a fire. Ethan shares that his mom recently passed away, and ever since, his father has isolated himself in grief. When they reach her eerie, enormous family estate, Lena refuses to let him inside, leaving Ethan both confused and intrigued. That night, lightning strikes repeatedly at the same spot in town. Locals whisper that Lena brought bad luck with her arrival. Rumors escalate, claims she came from a mental institution, that she killed someone. Ethan hates how quickly the town turns against her, and he refuses to believe the lies. Yet the tension escalates the next day when the girls harass Lena again, and suddenly the classroom windows shatter explosively. Everyone blames her. Ethan goes to check on Lena at her manor. He finds Macon Ravenwood himself, severe, elegant, intimidating, and slips past him to find Lena alone in the backyard. She assumes he came to mock her, but Ethan tells her the truth. He likes her. She warns him that he might not feel that way for long, but he insists he knows what he feels. As he tries to give her the locket he found, Macon appears again, forcing Lena to bring Ethan inside. Inside, Macon reveals he knew Ethan's mother and subtly probes Ethan's intentions. When Ethan speaks of wanting to escape the town and go to college, Macon casts a spell on him, pushing him into a mental fog, forcing him to confess fears he never meant to voice. Disturbed, Ethan leaves abruptly, but returns moments later, drawn back to Lena like a magnet he can't resist. When she touches the locket, a blinding light erupts, transporting them into a vision of the past. In the vision, a young woman named Genevieve tries to revive a dying soldier named Ethan Carter, using forbidden magic that ultimately corrupts her soul. Startled, Ethan wakes up back home, unsure how he got there. When Amma sees the locket in his hand, fear flashes across her face. She warns him it must be destroyed, but Ethan refuses to listen and heads back to Lena's. A powerful spell nearly kills him as he approaches her home, but Lena saves him just in time. Finally, she reveals the truth. She and her family are casters, beings with magical abilities far older and more powerful than witches. She shows him her powers, but also her fear. Lena is nearing her 16th birthday when a female caster is claimed by either the light or the dark, and she has no control over which side will take her. Meanwhile, Amma meets with Macon in the woods during a ritual, revealing she's a seer. She warns him that Lena's mother, Seraphine, an evil caster, has returned and intends to turn Lena dark. Macon desperately wants to protect his niece, but Seraphine's power grows stronger every day. Ethan and Lena grow closer. He dreams of leaving the town, and Lena admits she wishes she could leave too, but her fate is sealed. Darkness or light will claim her at 16, and she fears her nature's already turning. As gossip spreads, the school holds a hearing about her dangerous behavior. Just when it seems they'll expel her, Macon arrives and defends her fiercely, silencing the entire room. But the moment he leaves, everything goes black, and Seraphine emerges through Mrs. Lincoln's possessed body, revealing herself to Macon. She warns that Lena's love for Ethan will doom her, because if a caster falls in love with a mortal, heartbreak will push her straight into darkness. Macon begs her to leave Lena alone, but Seraphine has no intention of stopping. Trouble escalates when Ridley, Lena's dark-sided cousin, arrives in town. Glamorous, dangerous, and manipulative, she instantly charms Ethan and Link. She drags Ethan to a family dinner at Ravenwood. When she taunts Lena about the curse, Lena snaps, her fury spinning the table, sending Ridley flying, and exposing the uncontrollable power swelling inside her. At the movies later, the locket triggers another vision, this time showing Genevieve resurrecting Ethan Carter with dark magic, cursing all their descendants. The curse was born from love, and Seraphine intends to make Lena repeat Genevieve's mistake. Terror settles over Lena as she realizes her destiny may already be written. Macon and Amma reveal the bitter truth. If Lena stays with Ethan, the curse will take her just like it took Genevieve. The only way to avoid darkness is to let Ethan go forever, but Lena refuses to accept this fate. She still believes there must be another way. Ethan, heartbroken, promises he won't leave her. But when Seraphine personally confronts Ethan Ethan disguised as Mrs. Lincoln, the danger becomes undeniable. Ethan runs to Lena's house, breaking through a magical barrier only someone connected to her heart could shatter. Seeing his devotion, her family realizes Ethan may be the only one who can save her. They bring him to Amma for answers. Deep beneath the library, Amma reveals the ancient Book of Moons, filled with dangerous caster knowledge. Lena studies it desperately, hoping for a way out. Eventually, she discovers a devastating truth. The curse can only be broken if the one she loves dies. Overwhelmed with grief, Lena realizes she must make Ethan dead to her in another way. She casts a spell that erases his memories of her, sparing his life but shattering her heart. Ethan wakes up the next morning, cheerful and oblivious. Amma realizes the truth instantly. Lena has sacrificed their love to break the curse's grip. Meanwhile, Ridley manipulates Link deeper into Seraphine's plot, giving him the power to summon a deadly enchanted bullet. As Lena's 16th birthday arrives, the town gathers for a Civil War reenactment. Link, enchanted, loads the magical bullet into his gun. He convinces Ethan to fake their deaths so they can leave early. Ethan reluctantly agrees, but when they pull the triggers, Link's gun fires for real. Ethan collapses, bleeding out on the ground. Far away at her claiming ceremony, Lena hears Ethan's pain like a scream in her soul. She rushes to him, finding him dying in her arms. Ridley appears, insisting Link didn't mean it, but Lena is consumed by grief and fury, ready to unleash her powers in a catastrophic storm. Seraphine emerges again, whispering for Lena to embrace the dark. Lena raises her hands, ready to perform the same forbidden resurrection Genevieve once attempted. But Ethan, barely conscious, begs her to stop, and when he does, his face shifts. It isn't Ethan at all, it's Macon. Macon reveals the final sacrifice. He took Ethan's place and died in his stead, fulfilling the curse so Lena wouldn't be claimed by darkness. The realization shatters her. Seraphine shrieks with rage. When she attacks, Lena finally unleashes the full extent of her power, tearing Seraphine out of Mrs. Lincoln's body and imprisoning her twisted spirit in a gnarled tree forever. Ridley switches sides at the last moment, begging Lena for forgiveness. Lena spares her, forcing her to leave town. Exhausted and grieving, Lena walks away from the battlefield forever changed, claimed not by light or dark, but something far more powerful: choice. Days later, Ethan prepares to leave town for a college tour. When he stops by the library, he sees Lena, but doesn't remember their love, only a strange, soulful familiarity he can't explain. She gives him a book for his journey. Ethan thanks her and leaves, unaware of the memories she buried in his mind to save him. But as Ethan drives past the town limits with Link, something inside him awakens: a spark, a voice, a memory. He orders Link to stop the car, steps out, and shouts Lena's name into the wind. Far away in the hidden library, Lena hears him. Their bond, stronger than curses, stronger than fate, refuses to die. If you were in Lena's place, forced to choose between the person you love and the destiny haunting your blood, what would you do? Tell me in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this dramatic journey, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another epic movie recap. Thanks for watching.